need to start attracting costs, to attract interest and all that. So the best thing is to appreciate the role played by the alternative dispute resolution, the role played by mediation. You can call that person and tell them, come here, let us discuss on the modalities of payment. You know, of course, I may not pay the amount lump sum, I may not pay it in one installment. For instance, now the case of Leopan, that's a classical example that you've quoted. I believe the subject matter at the onset was around Kenya shillings 300 million. But to this level, we are condemned to pay close to 700 million, twice the claim that was initially there. You would have negotiated with this person, assuming the worst happened. You would have negotiated with this person and arrived at a mode of payment that would not have condemned the account to pay an extra 400 and something thousand. And it keeps escalating, because I know not long time ago there were other suits coming in which also attracts more in terms of the costs. So I will sit before you go to court, unless you really cannot reason, but I will try as much as possible not to ensure that matters are solved in the courts. Even those that are already pending, I will engage the litigants to a round table. Cases do not create bad blood all the times. I will engage them to a round table, negotiate, and possibly settle the matter out of court.
Thank you, Wakili Maranya. Thank you, Maranya. What will be your 100 days in office be?
In the 100 days, Honorable Chairman, first of all is to streamline the cases that are in court and other possible cases that may come in. And for the reason that I'm finding myself also manning the docket of public service, as we speak, Honorable Chairman, that department needs a lot of cleansing in terms of the welfare of the members of staff, because as we speak, and I know this is privy to so many members of this House, the executive is running a disgruntled team of employees. A disgruntled team of employees. Most of them, their welfare is not anything that has been of concern to anybody. So the salaries have been delayed for a number of months. So we shall endeavor to enter into MOUs with the financial institutions, create a better or a good or a favorable working conditions for them. Health insurance was an issue, Honorable Chairman. Those are issues that I will seek to address. And then immediately after I have addressed those issues, then I will put them to task on matters performance. We shall devise ways of introducing issues such as appraisal, performance contracting, and so many others, so that now, to whom much is given, much will be expected. At least make the public service something, run in an efficient manner, and also provide, most important is provide a good environment for them to work on. Then after that, of course, you raise demands of performance and all that.
What would be your take on these illegal bonds members that have are in office and they are supposed to be vetted by the assembly? There's a procedures are not being followed. What would be your take on that?
Honorable Chairman, first of all, engaging an individual to work for a county government, or any government for that matter, it must be procedure. It must follow the due procedure. And in law, we say that a substance that has got a faulty procedure is like somebody without a leg who cannot stand. If the procedure was faulted, if the procedure was not followed to the strict sense, then definitely you cannot start. Your employment cannot start. So we shall have a review. We shall have a review of how you were engaged. Then if a certain procedure was flouted, then definitely it will affect the substratum of your employment, it will affect the substance of your job. So definitely we shall not, if we establish as a matter of fact that you are not engaged in the right procedure, we'll have to be sorry, Honorable Speaker. We'll have to be sorry because your appointment will be not within the strict sense of the law.
Thank you. Wakilwanya, yes, Honorable Agnes.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Mr. Maranya, I have one question for you.
Yes.
The executive arm of Meru County has been numerously been flagged by the Office of the Control of Budget for maintaining a manual payroll and spending significantly on personal involvement and the manual payroll. What strategies will you put in place to stand this expenditure and a manual payroll?
Thank you, Honorable Chairman. First of all, the manual payroll is something that is, let me not use the word it's outlawed, because it is allowed to exist for us for a very limited period of time. In fact, the manual payroll should only be in place for not more than 3 months, awaiting the production of the personal numbers, so that once the personal numbers are established, you feed such stuff into the IPPD.